You're right on time for Hope TV Newswatch on this 12th day of May 2024. A very good evening to you and welcome to the broadcast. But first things first, let's have the highlights.
And AI. So in the AI part of the clinic, you look into the computer and then the computer tries to pick out anything.
What you're doing to support the people in Maimahiu and different other areas is very welcome.
And it goes without saying, more taxes you pay, when it comes to sharing, you share more.
Well, Hope TV Newswatch begins right now. My name is Kimani and my co-presenter on the Sign Language interpretation tonight is Monica Achieng. Now, President William Ruto has urged Kenyans to pray for all learners in the country as they return to school on Monday for the second term. Speaking during the first service at Sitam Valley Road, where he attended the church service, President William Ruto expressed hope that it will be safe for students to return to school and that they will receive the necessary training. At the same time, the head of state has praised Sitam for its efforts to help the victims in the Maimahiu and other areas affected by the floods, while asking the church to focus on environmental protection and to cooperate with the government in dealing with climate change.
I have heard you speak about what's going on in our country, the floods and the challenges that we have, and I really sincerely want to thank you for praying for our country. What you're doing to support the people in Maimahiu and different other areas is very welcome. I also want you to think about our environment and to participate in the tree planting exercise that's going on around Kenya. And finally, let me say, our children are opening school on Monday, tomorrow. I want you to pray over our children so that when they go to school, they be safe and they can get what education offers, and they can also be mentored into responsible citizens. And finally, when I heard Pastor Edith say, "It is well," even in the midst of many challenges, it is well. And I am reminded of the words of Daniel 11:32 that says, "But those who know their God, they will be strong and they will do great exploits." Thank you very much.
Moving on swiftly, and the West Pokot Disaster Management Department has issued an advisory to West Pokot locals, parents, learners and heads of school as the schools are expected to reopen on Monday for the second term. This is in a bid to curb more tragedies caused by flooding water points during this rainy season. The officials have urged all parents to take full responsibility of their school-going children by escorting them from home to school and help them cross any river in case of floods. At the same time, school bus drivers have been advised not to attempt crossing flooded rivers while carrying learners in school buses, as this will be treated as an attempted murder, therefore the risk being prosecuted.
Kama idara ya disaster, tunaomba sana madereva, ukipeleka watoto wetu shule Jumatatu wakirudi, afadhali watoto hao walale kwa hiyo gari kwa hiyo siku moja, ama tafuta shule karibu pale watoto walale siku moja, ili siku inayofuata hao watoto warudi salama salimini, ama wafike shule salama salimini.
Na sisi kama shirika la World Vision ni shirika ambalo sana sana inashughulika na upande wa prevention to floods. Kwa hivyo tunataka tu kuangalia way forward ili wakati huu unapotokea tena mambo mengine ama disasters zingine kama hizi zisiweze kutokea. Tuwe na mipangilio kabambe kuweza prevent such issues from occurring again in the community.
Also the mosquito nets, we are going to make sure that they get to the schools so that our children are also safe. But I think most importantly is just caution to our parents and also to the learners, even as they go to the schools. It is important to take caution before crossing the lagers and the seasonal rivers which are now flooded.
Lakini tungeomba walimu wetu wawe tayari kushirikiana na County Government of West Pokot na serikali kuu, ili maneno yakitokea mahali popote tunajua kwamba wako chonjo kusaidia watoto wetu, kwa sababu watoto hii wanalala boarding. Hiyo ni watoto ambao ni kero sana, kwa sababu watoto wanalala boarding, hatuelewi watalala namna gani. Afadhali wale wako kwa day school, kwa sababu tunajua kwamba wanasoma kufika jioni wanakuja makwao.
Now, away from that, and the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said he will push for the adoption of the one-man, one-shilling formula to ensure equity and fairness in allocation of funds to the counties. Speaking during the consecration of Assistant Bishop Dr. John Kimani Ndiga at ACK Cathedral of St. Peter's Mbere Diocese in Siakago, the Deputy President said the formula is critical for development in Mount Kenya region. The DP further reiterated that the formula is a development agenda that must be pursued for the region to get an equitable share of the shareable allocation.
Mambo ya revenue sharing formula. For the avoidance of doubt, it's good that I put it clearly today during the day. In matters revenue sharing, Rigathi Gachagua, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, is a believer and a proponent of one man, one vote, one shilling. Resources are about people. The whole issue of resources is about people. The more you are, the more taxes you pay. And it goes without saying, the more taxes you pay, when it comes to sharing, you share more. And it's that way. And we have no apologies to make, because it cannot be a constituency like Roiro, ambaye iko na watu almost 800,000, inapewa similar amount ya CDF with a constituency iko na watu 14,000. Is it fair? We want equality and equity. We want fairness in sharing of revenue. And we'll be pushing that agenda. Not because we come from a region that has a high population. No, because it's the right thing to do. It is fairness. Let's be fair. And resources are about people. So that will be pushing that agenda. I agree on equalization fund. We do have some areas in this region like Mbere, like Atwanyaga in Thika, like Kieni in Nyeri, like Deya in Kiambu, that literally are semi-arid. And they have been forgotten. That is something we must work on.
Now to matters health, and M-Pesa Foundation has invested 77 million shillings towards free medical camps targeting 12 counties. This is a continuation of a series of medical camps that the foundation has been holding across the country in partnership with Zuri Health and Lionside First Eye Hospital. The latest medical camp was held at Drive-In Primary School in Mathare, Nairobi County, where more than 5,000 residents accessed an array of health services including general consultations, cervical and breast cancer screening, fistula screening, diabetes screening, hypertension monitoring, and child health consultations.
Excited today being in Mathare County providing free medical health camp in partnership with the M-Pesa Foundation. It's been a very tremendous journey. We've been able to navigate across different counties, and today just being back to Nairobi County is very, very effective for us, and we want to have that huge impact to the people and the community at large at Mathare, especially with the recent floods in Nairobi. We understand that they really need our help, and today we are on ground providing free medical checks, free general wellness checks, blood sugar checks, eye checks, minor surgeries for dental screening, cancer screening, child health, and many, many more. We do this not just as a one touch and go, but we incorporate also our digital tools. Each and every patient that we see today, we're able to onboard online, and they're able to also have follow-on consultations with doctors on SMS and on WhatsApp chatbots.
Jumbe kuhusu hii camp nilipata kupitia kwa simu. Tukiambiwa leo kutakuwa na free medical camp, ndio nikaona nikuje. Na ile shida nilikuwa nao ni shida ya macho. Na ni wakati nilinunua scratch card. Kuangalia hivi sioni. Nikajaribu kuangalia sasa sioni kabisa. Nikaenda kwanza nilienda kwa chemistry, nikanunua ile dawa ya macho. Nikajaribu kuweka haikunisaidia. Wakanipima. Wakapata kuna cataract iko ndani. Wakaniambia inafaa operation. So wakaniambia nitafute karibu 60,000. It's almost 60,000 tafute ndio nikiwa tayari niwapigie simu ni wanifanyie operation. Unaona? So ishanisumbua, na pia kutafuta hiyo pesa kufanywa surgery pia imekuwa ni shida juu ya watoto pia wako pale shuleni na nini. Yeah.
What has surprised me is that the people who've come for this camp have come from far and wide. I've met somebody from where? I've met some few people from Kiambu, Kamulu. So the catchment has expanded more than what we had anticipated, but we were ready for the overflow of people. So in this camp, we are addressing the disease burden that has been caused by the floods, and just ensuring that we do more prevention because of the water and that kind of thing. So we are checking for waterborne diseases, but we still have our normal camp running where we check for non-communicable diseases. We have an eye clinic, we have a fistula clinic, we have a nutrition clinic, a pediatric clinic. I think for me, I love that at Safaricom, we believe in transforming lives. And as we work towards being Africa's leading purpose-led tech co, today we are doing lots of data analytics and AI. So once we do for you the manual blood sugar, blood test, we go and give you an AI. So in the AI part of the clinic, you look into the computer, and then the computer tries to pick out anything. And we've already done it manually. So we are now able to perfect health data from the manual ones that are tried and tested to incorporating AI, and then we improve our AI use in this clinic.
Well, you're watching Hope TV Newswatch. It's now time for a short break. But after this break, I'll be back with the sport in action. I know Arsenal fans cannot wait to watch the sports. See you then.
Get Ebenezer by Jane Allaire as your Skiza tune. SMS the word Skiza 88300023 and send to 811. Hope Skiza, spreading the hope.
Ebenezer, you've been our God. Ebenezer, Ebenezer, Ebenezer.
This year, Hope FM is celebrating 20 years of spreading hope and inspiration in the airwaves across the globe. To mark this milestone, we invite you for an unforgettable worship ceremony dubbed Experience Hope, a soul-stirring celebration happening on the 25th of May 2024 from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Sitam Valley Road. Prepare to be moved by the soulful voice of Joel Waga from Tanzania.
Baba, umenifuta machozi.
Alongside celebrated Kenyan artists Peter Watako, Kathy Praise, Bitson and Karura Voices, and Godwill Babete. Don't miss out. Get your ticket now on www.hopemediakenya.org or dial *826*50#. Charges are 1,000 shillings advance tickets and 1,500 shillings at the gate. So mark your calendar, get your praise game on, and see you at Experience Hope. All are welcome.
Are you ready to celebrate the brilliance, resilience, and outstanding achievements of remarkable women in East Africa? Hope Media, in partnership with BH Media Agency, brings you the East Africa Women of Excellence Awards Kenyan Chapter. The East Africa Women of Excellence Awards Kenyan Chapter aims at celebrating and honoring the unsung women trailblazers and the change makers in various fields of influence. Visit our website at www.womenofexcellenceawards.co and vote a woman of impact in the various categories. Let's celebrate the incredible achievements of women together, and don't forget to tune in on the 14th of June this year as we honor the winners. For partnership and sponsorship, call Eunice on 0719 863 336 or Warren on 0724 514 998. You can also email customerexperience@hopefm.org. The East Africa Women of Excellence Awards, recognizing East Africa women of impact.
Welcome back to some sporting action now under junior starlets. Drew 0-0 with Ethiopia in the first leg of the third round of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup qualifiers played at the Abebe Bekila Stadium in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. During the first half, both teams assessed each other's strengths and weaknesses, resulting in a goalless scoreline at the halftime. However, in the second half, the junior starlets grew more confident on the field, finding space, connecting passes, and solidifying their defense. Despite not securing the 3 points, they managed to maintain the 0-0 score, providing them with an opportunity to reset and change the narrative in the upcoming home leg. Moving on swiftly, and Zitex Sparks and Kibera Soccer Ladies played to a 2-2 draw in the FKF Women's Premier League match played at the Dandora Stadium. Yvonne Kavere struck first for Zitex Sparks in the 28th minute, but Nancy Atako equalized just before halftime. The second half witnessed Nancy Atako putting Kibera in the lead in the 70th minute, only for Anna Arusi to level the scores just 8 minutes later. As it stands, Kibera Soccer Ladies hold the 4th position in the FKF Women Premier League standings with 28 points, while Zitex Sparks lies 7th with 16 points. Mathare United clinched a decisive 3-1 victory over Naivas FC in the FKF National Super League match played at Dandora Stadium. Kilume Mohammed initiated the scoring in the 8th minute, followed by Odhiambo Daniel in the 42nd. The second half saw Maeri Boaz further extend the lead in the 57th minute. However, Naivas managed to net their lone goal through an own goal in the 73rd minute. Mathare United, currently in second place, has accumulated 65 points, while Naivas in third place has 59 points. Kariobangi Sharks secured a 5-2 victory over Sofapaka in the FKF Premier League match played at Dandora Stadium. The game was defined by John Mark Makwata's outstanding performance as he netted 4 goals. In other fixtures, Gor Mahia clinched a narrow 1-0 win over Shabana courtesy of a goal from Benson Omala in the 35th minute. Meanwhile, Bidco United and Kakamega Homeboys battled to a 2-2 draw at Dandora Stadium. Elsewhere, Bandari and Ulinzi Stars settled for a goalless draw against Posta Rangers and Mohoroni Youth, respectively, while Nzoia Sugar and KCB played out a 1-1 stalemate. Gor Mahia maintains their lead at the top of the FKF Premier League standings with 63 points. Well, with that, we come to the end of our news tonight, but I cannot finish this bulletin without mentioning that Arsenal actually won over Manchester United with a 0-0 thanks to a goal by Trossard. Now we just have to wait to see if Man City are going to win against Tottenham, and yeah, let's wait and see who will take the English Premier League title. Yeah, with that, we come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV Newswatch. Really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing crew that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Kennedy Kimani, and my co-presenter on the sign language interpretation tonight has been Monica Achie.